It's the J.A.W Show, Season 2, brought to you by Blue Seal Productions. Come join my evil empire, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, here live on Facebook. You can help me save the world or possibly destroy it. Join my evil empire here today. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. It's the J.A.W Show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the J.A.W Show, episode. Is it still recording? Okay, you know those evil people trying to stop my evil plan, right? Well, guys, I am back in the hospital again, so I'm using my backdrop right here so you can see here. If you guys want to find my YouTube channel here, you guys can scan the QR code on the little screen there. I also want to point out that I am a part of Music Network One. I'm a podcaster there. I'm a founding member. And today's episode is Do You Believe in Magic? Tomorrow is my wedding anniversary, and I have been with my wife for 16 years and very happy. And I have to say, I do believe in magic, because if it wasn't for magic, I honestly don't think I would have ever met my wife. You know, it was her who saw something in me, decided to come seek me out and say, "Hey, baby, you kind of look like a stud man there. Want to go out on a, date there?" So my wife kind of stalked me for a little bit, and I was the idiot guy who didn't notice some woman was hitting on me. But it all worked out for the best. And, my wife tells the story a certain way and I tell the story a certain way. So, all right, here's what happened. Here's how we met, or how it all started in my mind, from my perspective. Now, before this event, Beth has been coming into the store for quite a while and hitting on me without me realizing it. I have to be honest, I think I remember, but I think I thought she was a guy, not a woman at the time. And I'm a bi man, but at that point, I was more interested in finding a girl than a guy. So, I've always been a LGBTQ Pride Month guys, everybody, by the way. There you can see I'm out in the hospital there. So that's why you get the background for this episode. And if you like the background, if you guys like this background, I can use this background, or I can switch to a different background too, So, like this, you can see this here. Okay, we're going to be doing a live background check here, and we're going to go to this one. All right, it's the J.A.W Show. Okay, so we can have, we'll go back to the one that I had here. Oh, because I like that one just a little bit better. All right, so it's important for us to understand what's going on here today. Today, I'm celebrating magic, celebrating the wonders of being in the hospital again, because they think they might have found something again. They're doing a biopsy to see what's going to go on with it. And the rest is possibly history. So, just letting everyone know that I'm doing good. I am a lot better. If you followed my journey through the PIC line video, then you saw what I had to go through for that moment. And it wasn't the easiest thing for me to go through either, but you know what? I made it. Sometimes you have to help magic along a little bit. When I say, do you believe in magic? It's, literally the reason I fell in love with my wife. I told you the story. Watch some of my other videos before, watch some of my other videos. You can find out the story. But here's the story of how we met. And I'm going to get to that now. Just had to give you that little background, okay? She came into the store one day, and it was a cold day, all right? I was on a register at a gas station that I worked at near a bus station where she drove bus at. So she was a bus driver for the Twin Cities area, and I was a cashier for a gas attendant, okay? She came into the store and got her stuff, came up to my counter, right? And I guess for some reason she said, maybe this will get his attention, right? She goes, it's so cold outside. I think I froze my nipples off. And I was like, nope, still there, and we both kind of had a chuckle about it. We got talking for a couple of minutes. I gave her a palmistry card, and I gave her a palmistry reading about a couple days after that, which was a palmistry reading. Then it turned into a date, actually. So I started out doing it as a business thingy, trying to earn some money, and then and trying to help somebody out. But at the end of the day, you know what happened? It started to turn more into finding out like you would do on a date. It wasn't more. It was more. It was a little bit romantic. We got, kind of looked at each other and go, let's exchange numbers here and keep in contact here. So, but that event in my mind was the pinnacle event of me and my wife meeting. Now, a couple of months before this, probably in spring, and my wife doesn't mind me mentioning this, but she was having suicidal thoughts a couple of months about the time I did what I did. Now, I was going outside, and for some reason, I felt like my one true love was going to die. I went and sat by a tree out by the gas station where I worked, and I was actually facing the bus station when that happened. So, and I sang the song I sang to my wife, or just to my one true love, because I was trying to sing her protection and make sure she knew I was here. I just felt this overwhelming urge to say to her, "Please don't go, baby. I'm worth it. I promise." So that's kind of what I was waiting for, and to find out what's going on there. So this is probably going to be a short episode today, guys. I just didn't last week. I honestly, I fell asleep, and I was a little bit on the special medicine. So let's just say I had some things I didn't want to come on to the Josh show completely stoned. Okay. So, my pain was extra bad, and I needed that rest because I hadn't slept in like a day or two. So last week's episode was canceled and stuff like that. It says because I'm in the hospital, and because I've got people coming in and things going on, and things, that could change everything. So I just want you guys to know that I will be back next week with an interview with Stacy. She's a woman from a company that helps people with suicide and other things like that. So I really want you guys to come and pay attention to this next one, because it is a close to my heart kind of a deal. I am a DNR recipient too. I believe that when I die, I want to die peacefully and not have to worry about that, because don't resuscitate me, because I really believe that when I'm done, I just want to be done from now on. From the point when I decided that when I was a young man, I said, if I'm going to die, please just let me go. I just don't, sometimes some of us feel like we just don't want to be here anymore. So, and it's not because I was suicidal for a long time, and that was part of the reason I put the DNR and DNIMA, but it's become something that I'm actually proud to say I represent, because I believe you have the right to die the way you want to die, and if they're going to restart my heart and my brain's going to be fried by the time I wake up, I don't want to be a vegetable and a burden to people. That's my personal belief. I believe if it came down to it, my heart started doing something weird on me and it gave out of me, I'm at an age right now where I'm sorry, I've lived the life I can live right now. I've done everything I kind of wanted to do with my life. Now the rest of it is just bonus, game that I play. So thank you guys for coming here today and watching the Josh show. Like I said, today is going to be a 15-minute episode. So, but hey, you guys, I want to tell you a little bit about Music Network One before we go. If you guys are interested in a group where you would like to have an open networking site, now we don't just do music networking as well. We also do business professionals. So if you have a specialty field that you do and you would like to promote it on our show, please contact me and I will send you an invite to one of our Zoom meetings. We do a weekly Zoom meeting on Thursdays at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're interested in joining a free music group, okay, you get 3 episodes to come to our 3 meetings. And what we do is we promote each other. We're a promotional marketing group. So what we do is we promote everybody on our our there's your comedy satire for today. Anyway, you know, honestly, it is a great group. If you want to get your name out there, want to meet interesting new people, usually people who are mom and pop kind of style people who have come up with their own idea and their own niche in this world. We have everything from people who are casualty insurance agents to homeless real estate agents to people who do counseling, special kinds of beauty products or things that can help people in the community. Some people just want to help people get better, do better business. So if you're a music professional and you want to be a part of this, it's completely 100% free for music professionals. So if you're a songwriter, if you're a storyteller that has the musical inclination, come join this group, because I promise you, you will find that you will be promoted more than you have ever been promoted. We are very good at trying to promote this group, and we need a couple more members in order to move to a chapter 2. So if you're interested in it, please contact me on my website or my Facebook Messenger page, okay? All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here today, and I hope everything is going great. So, just when things are happening in the world and you're wondering why certain things are happening, do you believe that magic can be a part of our lives? I don't know, maybe I will do the full episode. So you guys are gonna get the beats to the hopes hops, because I want to talk a little bit more about this topic I got time. So all right. So let me give this to you guys, okay? So the little bit of the comedy satire will be today that I'm in the hospital. So, see, look, I am your father. I am your father. So you get hairy chest Josh there today. But honestly, guys, when I'm talking about magic, I'm talking about sometimes you got to trust your gut instincts. I think that as human beings, if you don't believe in anything, believe in trusting your instincts, because that is genetically put into us. Your body is telling you something is wrong or right. You need to follow that feeling. Now, yeah, you can follow a feeling that you think is right and it turns out to be wrong, right? You can follow a feeling that turns out to be that you think is bad, but nothing really ever happens from it. But just what if you're connected in a way? Because there are people in this world, and I'm one of those people who are connected to a higher plane of thinking. Now, I'm not the most powerful psychic in the universe. I'm not anyone special. I'm not notarized. I'm not even registered or stuff. I do palmistry readings, and I can do a lot of channeling for people with spirits and stuff like that. But I'm not hunting ghosts down or anything like that and trying to solve issues. I do have a tool to kill demons. So I might you might see a ghost episode here one of these times here. So we might do an investigation or something like that. And I'll use my tablet and stuff like that. And we'll get some stuff going, right? So, but you walk into a house for the first time. You're about to buy this house and you get an eerie feeling about the house. Maybe do some background checks on that house. Maybe check about what the history is about the house. What happened to the last couple of families who lived in there? Did anyone have any issues with stuff that could, potentially scare you? If you know what you're getting into when you're buying the house is extremely haunted. You're going to have things move on you, footsteps on you, stuff like there are people out there who would probably buy that shit, okay? So, necessarily sometimes use even the bad things that are going on with the house as things that could help. Hey, come help clear my house so I can sell it, kind of a show, make sure that everything is gone so that we don't have to worry about that. when you're doing this journey that we're on, we really have to find the beauty in the parts that aren't always going to work out the way we think they're going to work out. You have a dream or a wish or a desire in life, and you really want to reach that goal and really want to be a part of that stuff, right? But I don't know if that's what's going to happen or not. So, sometimes I get these intuitional thinking thoughts and I get these visions. I have had psychic events in my past. I actually did see 9/11 happen before it happened, a full week before it happened, honestly. And I actually did try to tell someone about it. No one listened, of course, but I did try. Okay. I saw Corona coming about 5 months before it got here, or before they announced it. And I was telling people there's going to be some big disease coming here, and take precautions with your family. Just make sure they've got all the vaccines up to date, and make sure, if they're in any kind of crisis need. I knew about COVID. What was the other one I knew about? So like I said, there were a couple events there. I don't know. Like I said, it was, and I also saw COVID getting worse too, not getting better. So, we might have another year before we can finally say we're free and clear of that possibility of it even be getting worse, where it becomes more deadly or something like that. And that's something we all don't want to happen, right, guys? See if I can get some more food to eat here in a little bit, But we try to do things in our lives that we honestly have tried our best at. People who say you can work as hard as you want, and as long as you give your full self to it, you work hard, you try to do what you can do, you can become a success in this world. Yes, you can, but you can also lose that success too as well. You're gonna have moments of I don't know why it's flashing there, but there. Now you get a little bit more of the max headroom stuff. Max headroom. This is Josh Headroom. So do we believe in magic, guys? Do you believe that trusting your instincts, trusting yourself, and following it, and maybe being wrong, but maybe you learned something from that. Maybe you needed to see the wrong in order to figure out, oh, wait, you know what? Okay, so my feeling didn't pan out this time. It didn't turn into what I thought it was. Maybe now I can stop worrying about these intuition feelings. You get a sense of what feels important, what doesn't feel important, what could be potentially, dangerous for people, or what could be potentially good for people. Yes, I wish I could see lottery numbers and say goodbye to all of you because I'm so rich I can't even stand it anymore. But let's be realistic and say to ourselves, it's not like that, right? Now it looks like I have a lonely teardrop there, and I've never killed a single person to my knowledge, but it looks like I have a lonely teardrop. Anyway, so I really want to say thank you for coming here, guys. And if you guys have ideas for topics or things that you would like me to talk about, and I hope I touched on it today, that just believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Be brave and believe in magic, because it is out there, people. You just have to believe in it so much that you can honestly taste taste, feel, touch, and see happening in your mind's eye, that wish or dream coming true. So thank you for joining us here at the Josh Show. I really want to appreciate you here today. And I was just going to leave you today with a moment of silly, but I kind of did it already. So touch it. We'll see you next week. Bye. Don't forget to come next week. There's a really good interview I want you all to be a part of. And no. Stop recording, stop.